Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another video. Now today's video is in relation to the PITT finally being released. So before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with the patch notes. As you can see on screen, we have the PITT patch notes. Now, I'm not going to go over every single little thing. I'm going to go into the main stuff that we can see. Obviously, we have the update highlights involving the responders being back, charging the flight in order to do all the doodly-doo, heading into the pit, earning stamps for rewards, and the Season 10 scoreboard, which is another important thing to take into consideration. We are going to be able to get that auto axe and everything today. Now, for the update version, it's 17023. Steam is getting a 23.5 gigabyte update. PC Microsoft Store is getting a 73.5 gigabyte, what the hell. PlayStation is getting 77.1 and Xbox 80.8. Don't understand why the other ones are so massive in comparison. Now, this is just going into individual things that we already know about the whole thing, where you are going to need to deal with the responders in order to get access to the pit, charge that ultrasight battery cell and whatnot using quests that you will need to do on a daily basis. And then we're going to head to the pit, which is basically daily ops 2.0 but with some bells and whistles to there. And once you're in the pit, you're going to earn loads of different rewards, stamps, legendary items, all manner of different things, and pretty much like plans that come out of the pit as well. Then we're going into the City of Steel Season 10 doodads. Now, we do have a video on this already, so I'll leave that down below. The main thing I'm interested in is the auto axe and that Union power armor. We do have some other things on the scoreboard which are pretty cool, but they're really not that important to talk about in this video. Then, in the additional design changes and improvement, fast travel for certain points of interest like Wind Springs, Rusty Peck, Creator Foundation, you can actually choose to travel outside or inside, which means you can travel directly to Purveyor Murgaburger fairly quickly. We're also gaining the ability to purchase up to 100 legendary modules and 500 vault steel at the one go, which is a big quality of life improvement, because the amount of times I've had to server hop because I've been trying to buy 10 modules, then hop, then another 10 modules, then hop. So that is a pretty cool thing to be able to get. Now, automatic melee weapons, the legendary versions of the weapons like the chainsaw, ripper, drill, etc. can now be crafted at weapon workbenches. Absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to making these in the near future. And when it comes to your starting gear, this is all the kind of different stuff that you'll be getting at the start of actually starting the game now. So that is what it is. Now we'll move on to the bug fixes. I'll go into anything that's relatively important. Yeah, art stuff, not really interested in. They've addressed an exploit where players can have 2 active camps at once. Not quite sure what people were using that for, but that is interesting. I hadn't heard about that. Let's see, floor decor, No, most of it's just basic stuff. The challenges, daily crafting or scrapping alien blasters and vats unknown now correctly progresses the craft or scrap weapon challenge. Most of this is basically stuff that no one wants to talk about or read. For the issue that caused Treasure Hunter, Momentor and Prime Mole Rats to progress the Kill a Glowing Creature weekly. Melee enemies continually circling around certain enemies like cave crits will no longer prevents them from attacking the player. Oh dear. That I don't want. Let's see, blood bugs on death drop blood bug meat. Dog enemies will run after attacking the player instead of always walking. Events, colossal problem fix, an issue that could temporarily block the player movement through the tunnel while attempting to escape Mononga Mine. I have to imagine that's the bit at the end of the thing. I don't think that was a bug. Ally, patently false, fix an issue, Honestly, most of this stuff is just kinda meh. There's not a lot of interesting things on this. Test your metal gold now, but no longer occasionally becomes stuck. Treasure unknown, watch for an interview, blah blah blah. Honestly, it's a lot of just faff. There's nothing too interesting. Oh, here's stuff. Weapons, the dual bar mod for the chainsaw now collectively increases weapon damage. I'm hoping that is very good. Weapons, fix an issue that caused charging weapons to deal less damage than intended when not fully charged. The Gauss shotgun now counts as an energy weapon addition to its other weapon types, and it correctly benefits from perk cards and other buffs that affect energy weapons. Short and long barrel flamer mods no longer conflict with range applier, blah blah blah. I think that's actually the thing that's broken the flamethrower. Receiver mods that increase lever action's fire rate now function as intended. The hunting rifle refined mod now applies correctly bonus damage. Weapon normal receiver mod. 10mm SMGs with the tweaked automatic receivers and gamma guns with the signal repeater mods are now correctly affected by the gorilla perk. Now that is big to an extent. It says it's now correctly affected by the gorilla perk. Did they take away the rifle perk? That's worth testing. The gyro compensating lens mod for laser guns now perfectly provides hip fire accuracy. The mods unlock portion of display 65 mods for the pipe gun. Gatling laser, Gatling plasma, and ultra Gatling laser no longer Oh! So, anything with quad on these is a legacy. Interesting. I would have much preferred the last shot effect not being part of them, but you know, it's a step in the right direction, sort of. Perk cards, electric absorption. The description of electric absorption perk now correctly communicates that it heals the player in addition to its other effects. Glow sight. The glow sight perk now correctly applies bonus damage to glowing Wendigo spawns during a colossal problem event. Didn't realise that was a thing. Just double checking. I'm literally just trying to cover all the main points. Fix an issue that cause standard rank player incorrect. That has been a bug that has been annoying a lot of people. Message of the day, fix an issue of the UI. Now, most of this is just boring and important stuff. World drop site V9, entering the pre-placed set of power armor at V9 no longer controls a brief control lock. Correcting multiple locations throughout Appalachia where attempting to use pre-placed furniture could result in brief control lock. There are several issues for Appalachia where get stuck. So yeah, overall, not a huge amount of fixes. The thing I'm most interested about is the SMG thing. Yeah, definitely the SMG and the gamma gun thing. The fix for the Gauss shotguns and the barrel mods. The patch notes other than that are pretty standard. You know, they've done this, they've done that. There's going through each and every point would be just absolutely tedious and boring. You guys can read it. I'll leave it in a link down below. So yeah, what have you enjoyed about the patch notes today? Is there anything you're excited about? And obviously, are you excited about the pit? But with that, guys, we'll catch you all next time in the wasteland. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can buy our merchandise, as you can see on the screen, at the Teespring link down below, as well as our super thanks button on all of our videos. On top of that, we also have our coffee QR code on screen, and you can become a channel member. And on the note of the members, let's thank them.